Hola, happy Thursday. So I'm going to do my cake, and I hope Lack's kicking around somewhere at some point because it's the baking tin that Lack bought for me for moving in. And the Bundt one, I'll show you what I mean. Hold on, I'll pull it out. Oh, here I go. For goodness sake. Dreamy, where's my bun tin? She moves everything. So, good evening, sweets. Hi, Gypsy. Hi, Mary. Hi, Corn's mom. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Donna Lee. Hi, 11. Hi, Irish lass. Hi, sweets, I was going to say again. Hi, Annabelle Lee. How is everyone this evening? So I'm going to do a coconut. Dreamy, where's my cake tin? I'm going to do a coconut Bundt cake. Just give me a second to go and find it. I've got a feeling I know where. Hi, Savage. Hi, Stephanie. Got it. Hi, PMR. I hate you too. Hi, Simply Blonde. Hi, Marsha. Yes, you did. You put it up the very top. Hi, Lauren Marie. How are you? And I fucking love you too. You have a nap. Get well soon. No, Dreamy. No, I did not move that. I had them all down the bottom. So this is the Bundt tin. So this is one I'm going to use for my gluten-free, dairy-free coconut cake. Okay, it's hot in here actually. Yeah, rest, Lauren Marie. So prayers for Lauren Marie. She's just had surgery today, so she's recuperating in the hospital. Hi, Pippi. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off here, but as I'm mixing my ingredients and stuff, I'll turn the laptop round and put it down so you can see what I'm doing. Up there, so I can see the chat and stuff. I need to see the chat and stuff while I'm working. I know, Savage, where is three-way Denver? Where is this woman? So, first of all, I'm going to start off with my unsalted butter. So it's about 1.5 cups. And you know how I roll? I wing this. Because I'm not going to put my butter into that. It's going to make a mess in my cup. I can't do that. But I'm a good judge. So let's see. Right, I'll probably put about a cup in just now. Then I'll put another wee half. Let me see. How was your birthday party, Savage? It was starting last night as I went to my bed, so I had to go to bed. I'd work early. That's just a joke, Corn's mum. And actually, I have a feeling somebody said they all hate each other. I've got a feeling that's where it's coming from. If I was to hazard a guess. Yes, she found one earbud. Yes, I did derail it. So that's it, 1.5 cups of my butter, and I'm going to have, never made this cake before. Oh, you've got the same attachment. And so it's 2 cups of sugar. Now it's normal sugar. Just normal granulated sugar. That I can do. That I can do. God, there's a lot of sugar in this cake. Yes, you did, sweet, you did. And I'll put my sugar in it, not my butter. Sugar's in. Thank you. Only one did she find. Savage. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. I hope you had a good night though. Were you off work today? Hi, Lisa. Oh, is it? I'm sorry, Lisa. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you, my beautiful Mary. So, I put these two together and then I've written it all down. Then I'm going to whisk it. Okay, I'm going to mute while I whisk because I don't want to do all your ears in. Speak amongst yourselves. Whoop, 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 29. I've got 47 and above me, Sarah, but I wasn't even looking at it even. So I'm doing a gluten-free, dairy-free coconut Bundt cake from the lovely tray that Lack bought me. Oh, really, eh? Excuse me a minute. So I've just mixed my sugar and, oh, well done, Party Rock. I've mixed my sugar and my butter, and I'm going to add, so it's 4 eggs. Now, we keep them in the fridge, but these eggs have not to be in the fridge. So I took them out this morning. I prepared. So I'm going to add them one at a time and give it a little mix each time I do it. Don't mind the noise. I'll do it quietly. I'll do it quietly. Oh. It's got a really nice creamy. Pull it down now. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that okay? Maybe I'll put a little bit. I'm trying to avoid putting my fupa into the picture if I'm going to be perfectly honest. I've worn these clothes I absolutely love. They're so comfy. And but they're very, they cling to your skin, put it that way. Oh, I've added one. Sorry about the noise. Oh, that just fluffs up like that. Love that. Another egg. A little mix. Egg number 4. So it's 4 large eggs. So it's not, yeah, you can just stand it up like that. I've had it for years, so I just stand it on its side, PMR. I mean, a lot of years. I've done a lot of baking with this little mixer. And the kids use it, and it's just a perfect size for their little hands. So when they're doing cookies, they use this. Nice and creamy mixture. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put my oven on. So my oven's going on at 180 Celsius, which is about I'll tell you a lie, I'll check it. It's 350 Fahrenheit, that's what it is. So that's the oven on. So my next one is my coconut milk. So 3/4 of a cup, and I will measure that. Here we are, sweets. 3/4 one. Oh. Give it a good shake, and I'm going to open the can. I never need a can opener because cans here now are all ring pulls. Or ring pulls, but however. Just knocked a wee bit off my can opener. I'm not sure where it goes. I don't really care. Here we go. So I'm going to use 3/4 for the cake itself and another little quarter for the glaze at the end. Okay. So let me see. Oh, it's quite thick. I don't think it'd be that thick. However, maybe they want me to use just normal coconut milk, but I don't want to use normal coconut milk. So I'm going to squeeze as much as I can into this, because this is what I want to use. That's why they wanted it mixed. Right, okay, I'm going to break it back in. So the water, I thought that, because I could hear it as I was shaking it, and then melting the can, I get so much out of it, and then it was water, and I had shook it. I'm going to pop that back in, mix it. I thought that was really thick. I don't think I need to convince anyone that I have never made this one before. And I have done some beautiful cakes, but gluten-free and dairy-free. Hi, George. And George, that's why I've got this little bad boy. I should call that Sue. Where's Sue? And that did give that can a good shake. My goodness. Doesn't mix well, does it? So I'm going to put it back into my wee cup. My mixer can do the rest. Oh, So the other thing is I've used the half cup, not the 3/4 cup. So now I need a quarter. I don't have a 3/4. God. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Sorry guys, I need to clean as I go. I can't deal with the mess. Okay, so let me mix this. That was my... Oh, you missed it? That's my little timer. That's my that I use when I'm cooking or baking. So I'm going to call it Sue in honour of E11. Hi, Sue. Oh, sweet. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. It's coming together nicely. But then I could tell you anything. You don't really know, do you? Oh. Right, so I've done my milk, coconut milk. Now I'm going to put 1.5 of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons. Okay. 1.5. And I'm going to use 1/2 of salt. There we go. That way. So I'm going to use my teaspoons. 1 teaspoon, I forgot to actually bring my other one. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm also going to add a little of almond extract. I always use almond extract when I'm making banana bread, and it just gives your banana bread a beautiful flavour. And I suspect that it will enhance the flavour of this cake. So that's what I'm doing. Thought I took everything out before I started, but here we go. These are all the things I buy for the kids for making cookies. Salted caramel, I forgot about that. And the cupcakes. Where are you? There it is. I'm going to put a little teaspoon of almonds in that as well. Hold on. Over there. As I said, for myself, I try and stick to recipes like with the flour and stuff, but if there's other things I can add that I think will work, then it's in. Hi, Mugsy. Don't you be in here betraying Lauren Marie. Right, here we go. I'm going to add my flour. And it's 1 3/4. So I'll make it back again. Oh, make them other little cups. I don't have a 3/4 cup. I thought I did. I'm going to use the half and the... Come on. And I'll need to wash the other two. Just use them. Get a kitchen roll. Okay. So there I've got 1 cup. And this is all-purpose flour, but it's gluten-free. As you can see, gluten-free. Pop that in there. And all-purpose is not self-raising. It's just plain flour. Pop that in there. And my little one. Shouldn't really do this over this here. Probably make a mistake doing that. Live life in the edge. So here we go. I'm going to mix this. Sorry, I'll mute for a second. Where is it? Yeah, it's right there. Thanks, Jamie. So it was actually, who's that? Right, so I was wrong. It's 2 1/4 for the flour, and I was mixing that and I was thinking, this is quite thin. So glad I noticed that on my sheet. I mean, I've only researched it, wrote it down, like, done my shit, no? Well, let me sort this. That's actually really nice. I love coconut. That's really nice. So I want to make sure I've got it all down the bottom. What have I missed? Come on, Mom, it's your mama's birthday. Yeah, I've unmuted now. We'll take them out in the sink. Hands will be washed. Okay. So I'm going to oil my tin. And then sprinkle a little flour in the tin. So a lot of oil. It's going to be my favourite. Just use a wee bit of paper. A little bit of paper. I'm just coating the tin. Hi, Christoph, fan always. Just coating all my tin. It tells you to put a little bit of flour in it. And that's what I'll do. And I think it's just for the cake, when the cake's coming out, when you put the hi Heidi, you put your ingredients in. I think it's for when it's baked, it's actually got that nice wee bit of, I assume. Let's see. Where they come from. Right, so now to get that into that. See here. Can hear my neighbours' wee dogs. Pablo was a nightmare today. I mean, took him out when I was on my breaks. I'll need to take a wee video on my hills outside. Throwing that ball up and down the hill for him to run about. At 10 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at lunchtime, and I need to have my lunch in that time. And I'm up and down that bloody hill with him. And he was a pain in the arse for the rest of the day. Like, want me to go back out and play with him. I'm like, oh, I wish he understood that I'm working. Oh, here he comes. You can hear his name. That was actually not an invite there, Pips. That was not an invite. Okay. So I've got my cake in my tin. Thank God it's not self-raising flour, because where is that going? Because of my accent. Oh, does it? Right, okay. So just show you that there. So that's it. It's in my tin, ready to go. As I said, I preheated the oven, and I'm going to bake that for 1 hour. Takes its time, this cake. So I'm going to turn on Sue. Hi, Sue. Hi, Jen. And set her for 60 minutes. So I would have pineapple. So I want to make an upside down cake with my fruit at the bottom. But pineapple, I think I'm allergic to it. So, and do you know why I know? You know how they say eat pineapple and it makes you smell lovely? Well, it makes me burn like a bitch. So pineapple is a no-no for this ho-ho. So, oh really, is it glitching? I saw somebody else's doing that. I don't know if it was you. Whose was it? And it was like jumping. It was weird. So I would like pineapple, but as I said, so I want to do it with actual, with mango. Do like an upside down cake with with mango. And I just need to get a recipe for the gluten-free so I can work with that. And who knew? So I was looking to toast. Actually, I'm not finished with this yet. I was looking to how can you toast coconut? How's it? So it's yellow and orange and light blue. How can you toast? You can actually toast your coconut in the microwave. Oh, I knew something was leaking. You little bitch. Is it you? You're going to go in the bin? Something tripped inside my tin. I made red velvet cake one night and you'd have thought there was a massacre. A massacre in my hands. Oh, is that one that's leaking? Right, okay. I've got the guilty party. In the bin it goes. I don't know what you're wanting for me tonight, son. But you are barking up the wrong tree, boy. So I just need to keep out. So, Corn's mum, that wasn't the chat, that was you that was going round and round. Oh, did you, Pamela? Oh, an angel cake, lovely. Air fry coconut, yes. You can roast it in the oven, you can air fry it, you can just do it. Put a cookie sheet to be second oven in case it spills. You can just do it in a bowl in the microwave and just stir it. Just go in and stir it and it'll toast it for you. I'm sorry, ladies, I think the microwave wins it. Jen. No, Queen. Right, for my glaze, I need castor sugar, which I've got, coconut milk, which I've got, vanilla extract, and coconut. Okay, so the rest of this can go away. My coconut milk, how much do I need for that? A quarter cup. Excuse me while I clean. Ladies and guys. I don't know if I told you. Hi, Cosmic. How are you? I messaged you earlier. So if you drop me a wee DM, I'll see it. Okay? I've been thinking about you. Okay. Thanks for messaging me. Thank you. It was the best shit I've ever been. Yes, it was, PMR. She was worth losing a few plants for. Thanks, Pippi. That was the tattoo. I don't see. It looks as if it's more to the one side. It's actually not. It's actually not. It's just my fat arm. But see if I've got it down the way. It's not to the one side at all. But Dreamy and I went to get this done the Saturday before she left. And that was a fun trip. We showed up on a Saturday night and the tattooist didn't have me on her system, and I was like, oh, fuck. But she did it. I'm glad, Cosmic. I'm glad to hear that. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked the cake. Thanks, PMR. Thanks for coming in. So, awkward moments. Thank you, Jamie, but you shouldn't have done that. But thank you. You shaking those bushes? Oh, yay! There's people I like. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Don't buy what you already got. Oh dear. I think that one could be. I'll leave that one up and replace that yet. Oh, I have replaced that. That's another one for fun. Is there any surprises in there? No. Nobody that I'm like, ugh, no one, thank goodness. You better like me. I know, Corn's mum, I know. Good to chat, watch out. My other arm, so that's an infinity sign with a angel wing and my sister's name. My sister that died. So that's what that is. Hi, Kirsten. How are you? I'm baking a cake, and little Sue is timing it for me. Mark. Tidying up my mess. The only problem with this cake is how long it apparently takes. Yeah. Hi, not my real name. Thank you very much. Thanks, Savage. I won't be. Hi, Payne. How are you? I'm in here learning how to bake a coconut cake. The chia seeds, Jen. Chia seeds are so good for you. So, Jen, I will look up dishes for you that are suitable for you, for your diet, for your kidneys and stuff. I will look up. Tonight, love you. Always, Mum, and I'm happy. Oh, Corns, Mum, I love that. Takes a fucking hour. Takes an hour to bake the cake, bake the cake, bake the cake. So that's why I had all my ingredients out ready to go. But we don't have time to mess about with this. But then I need to take it out and leave it in its tray for 10 minutes. Then I need to put it on to cool on the cooling tray I need to check that again. I need to check that. So, talking about work, awkward moment at work. Client comes on the phone and they said they had a really bad throat And I'm trying to be oh so professional and said, "How can I help you, sir?" And sir said, "It's madam." Sorry, madam. She should have had a really bad throat. Talk about, I wanted that chair to swallow me, absolutely swallow me. It's funny, but I'm trying to be professional. How can I help you, sir? It's madam. I know. Hi, Carrie Taylor. It's nice to see you catching a live, Carrie. I know you do come in when you can, but it's nice to see you. You don't need soil. You can put them in paper towel, sprinkle and spray them. Good. Put paper towel on something. I use a hard plastic duck and mist it every day. And does it just grow into the duck? You live in? This is in honour of you. There you go. Has anybody been watching The Valley? Has anybody been catching that? See, when I used StreamYard. Hi Zeus, how are you? Stream to Instagram. No. I used to be able to hit something on StreamYard and donate. Go away. Why is this not going away now? Oh, go away. This happened. I opened this before. I've done this before and made a mistake. Oh, go away. I've opened a box and I can't see my own chat. What an idiot. Oh, I know. 11, I bought that. Oh, Annabelle Lee, you're hooked on it. What do you think? It's not a shock about Jax and his addiction. It's not a shock. Absolutely not. And it also didn't shock me to hear Brittany taking it too. Like, I'm looking at my other phone now. So I'm realising you're all looking at the side of my head. So it wasn't a shock to find out that Brittany had been taking it too. Sorry, sweets. Have you seen the adverts? I've not seen this week's. I'll watch that maybe tonight, tomorrow. But that's what I was going to say, Con's mum. She did know who he was, and she was doing this stuff with him. Now, that doesn't mean I think she deserves to be abused or anything like that. I mean, I certainly don't feel that. But I feel as if now that she's like, you need help, Jax. You need help. I don't know. I feel as if it's easy to shout that now they're not together. You know? Am I a hypocrite? I think I'm a hypocrite. I'm just listening to myself there and I was like, Oh, I loved old Vanderpump Rules. See, when it was early days, Kristen, Stacey, I loved early Vanderpump. She got a $2 million contract, did she? Wow, I never knew that. And was anybody shocked? I mean, I'm just talking about the clips I've seen on Instagram. Sweets, you've probably seen these too. That he called her fat. Not shocked at that at all. I can only imagine half of what he said to her. But he was calling her fat right after she gave birth to their son. I agree with that too. Sarah, sees the words were coming out my mouth. I was like, Yeah, I love Vanderpump Rules. No, Vanderpump Rules stopped, and I've not watched, and I hate to say this because I do love Lisa Vanderpump. I've not watched Vanderpump Villa, but I feel I should because I think I will love Stacey and Bo on that. I always liked Stacey, always liked her. I preferred Stacey to Ariana, even way back. Sheena annoys me. Oh, lovely Annabelle. Sheena annoys me. Lala annoys me. Like she knows everything about everything. Lala, doesn't she? Really, Annabelle? Great minds think alike. That's what I'm going to say there. That's the one I'm talking about, sweets. I think it's at Vanderpump Villa. When does it start, or has it started? Oh, Corn's mum, you're right. I'm looking forward to that. Have you not, Donna? Donna, I know. I didn't. I think I missed a whole season of Vanderpump Rules because I was refusing to watch it because I couldn't watch. Me too, Pen. I couldn't watch Vanderpump Rules. Beverly Hills when Lisa Rinna was still there and Lisa Vanderpump was gone. I cannot take Lisa Rinna. I cannot take her. She just. Who is she to call people out? Who was she to call out Kim Richards about her addiction if she had one? That's not her place. Yeah, I agree about Ariana. I think she has let it go, Corn's mum. I think the viewers haven't I cannot stand it. Well done, Donna Lee. Well done. I cannot stand her. Thanks, sweets. Oh, I really cannot. And even how nasty Dorit was this season. I mean, I know she's going through a divorce. Loads of people go through a divorce. I wasn't nasty at all. But loads of people go through a divorce, and PK, she tried to put it all in. Thank you, Lainey. She tried to put it all on PK and his addiction, but he was coming out with things saying to her, you were nasty too. So she has got a nasty side to her. And she tries to pretend like she doesn't. Lainey, I can't wait to try it. Don't get me wrong, Corn's mum, good for her. Because it was the way she was cheated on. I mean, brilliant for the show, for the ratings. But it's ended it. It's streaming now on Hulu. I'm going to watch that. I know. Dreamy, you don't even watch it. You only watched it with me. But then, Dreamy fell in love with Kathy Hilton. We could not stop laughing at her one night. See that night? And it showed you an edit of a clip where Kathy Hilton said to them all, yeah. And they had edited it so that it sounded like I told my daughters I was a lesbian too, to make you feel better. Hi, just saying. I agree, just saying. I agree. Kyle is fake. So when Kyle was trying to say about the chat with Morgan, and Kathy Hilton could stop laughing. I could not stop laughing watching Kathy Hilton. I just love her. See it, what do you call her? Sutton's show. See when she went over, she was talking to that. Whose mum was it? It was somebody's mum. Was it Erica's mum? And she was talking to her, and the model had to walk. I was like, oh, Kathy. So I'm cooking, I don't know, a coconut, gluten-free, dairy-free coconut Bundt cake. So the lovely Lack bought me the tin. Oh, I'm going to take these over to that. I'm going to move this for a second. The lovely Lack bought me the tin when I was moving in. Just going to unplug. Remind me to plug it back in. Come with me, we shall see. Into the oven it went. Look at that. Cooking nicely. Do you see yourself? Do you see yourself, guys? So that's from bacon, but it takes quite a while. Sorry, I'm just going to take the cable back in. So there's that. But Kathy Hilton, I could not stop laughing at Kathy. The shake, sweets. Yes, when you seen Kyle's face, she's like, but it was the way Kyle was like, give her a minute. She always does this uncontrollable laughing about her sister possibly being gay. I could not stop laughing. Hi, Denver. There's three-way Denver in the house. Woo, woo, woo. So Savage was asking for you earlier. She said, where's three-way Denver? So, but it was so funny. I think Kathy is hilarious. But do you know what? Kathy's not an old woman. Why is Kathy so dootery and dithery? And Kathy is about like an 80-year-old woman. Sure, you know it's good. So that is gluten-free. Always use gluten-free, Lainey. I'll show you. Hold on. So all this, got this, the lovely gift too. All this gluten-free, sorry. So I don't have any, oh actually that's not true. I do have self-raising flour in the house for the kids, for when they're baking, but yeah, it's all gluten-free, Lainey. And my butter, everything's plant-based that I use. It's all gluten and dairy-free. Yes, she is hilarious. Kathy is so funny. You're right, she'll put stuff like this. But it was the way she kept laughing. That made me hoot. I mean, I don't know how I would have felt when I told my sisters that I'm in a relationship with a woman. I mean, they were all just fabulous right away. They hugged me, everything was fine. How I would have felt if they were all laughing their heads off. I think I would get a bit offended. I really, really do. She did. She fell in the yard. She shouted on her son. And her son said, you get yourself into this mess. You can get yourself out of it. So she coughed. And she's hurt her knee. She's got a cut on her knee. So she phoned me. She video called me. And she showed me. Because Dreamy got me a refurbished laptop. Yep, Lainey, honestly, everything you can get, there's alternatives, everything. If it's affecting your life, honestly, it's worth trying. And you don't need to do it all right away. I mean, I buy, these are little gluten-free, dairy-free biscuits. So there's little things I can still have with my tea and stuff. These beautiful little crisp breads. I have cheese on them, I have salmon on them, like for lunches and stuff. They're gluten-free. Hi, Lack. I'm using your your Bundt cake tin. I'm so happy you're here. I'm using your cake tin. So about Garcelle. So yeah, Garcelle, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Garcelle walked away because she didn't feel supported. Garcelle's got a lot of projects on the go. And if it wasn't for filming with the Housewives, I don't think she would have all these projects. I'm not saying she would have some. She's an actress anyway. But I don't know. I don't think I had seen her in anything. Yay, look. I don't think I'd saw Garcelle in anything for years and years. So when she came on to Housewives, why are you crying again? Pray tell me, little dog. Look at me. Pablo, he is actually side-eyeing me. He's actually sitting looking at the door with his eyes to the side. Why are you annoying me again? Pray tell me, little dog. I can smell the cake. So, Sutton, I'm up and down about. Because, excuse me, attention seeker. I'm not going out with you to play with your ball, Pablo. I'm cooking. I'm baking. Just want me to go out and play. Always complain about that. Is that Sutton you're talking about sweets? And then I felt sorry for Sutton. And I don't think my mum is a bad person at all, but I think it let us know. Hi, Jess Fletch. Hi, Ghostface. No, stop your nonsense. Honestly, enough. I shouldn't have done that. I've thrown it once. I've made a huge mistake. And my ring thing's gone off. There's somebody at your back door and it's pictures of me again in the window. Okay, Corns Mum. I really like Garcelle. I do like her. I think she's a nice woman, but the women are right. There again, every time I go out with him, there's a ring, there's a person at your back door. But the ladies were right. She wasn't giving us any of her personal life. We don't know if Garcelle went on a date. Like, at least Sutton took you on her dates. And I just felt, I don't know. I like Garcelle. I think she's a nice person. But I don't think she's dynamic. I don't think she can change her character or who she is. And I don't think she ever is going to change. But I don't think she left because she was upset with the Housewives. I don't. I think she left the Housewives because she's booked and busy. No, Pablo, stop your nonsense. This is the last time. Maniac. So I need to take you all out one day and show you my garden because I'm going to do some wee projects with it. My decking's still sitting there, not built. I need to get that done. Oh, Corn's mum does he? Oh, do you, lady? I didn't like what did see that whole. Did you ask if there's alcohol in it? That really annoyed me. Especially because if she even considered that Sutton did have an issue with alcohol, your husband's come out going through his own journey, but you want to still keep attacking somebody else. I don't get that. There's no excuse for that. Really annoyed me. Come in. What did you do there? Sorry guys, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to wash my dishes. I didn't get them all done. Oh, so Jess, apparently when I moved in, a neighbour up the top was telling me, so we've got a hill outside the back, and they park up at the top, and her husband, I don't know if the handbrake had been left off, his car rolled down the hill. Excuse me. His car rolled down the hill and went through someone's fence. It was an accident, these things happen, the women get paid for the fence, da. But when I moved in, the woman up the top said, yes, sometimes she comes out shouting up to me when she's drunk. And I was like, oh, really? Because I've got a bird's eye view of that woman's garden. If I'm upstairs, I can see you right in there. And I said to my family, I'm going to take that woman round a bottle of wine. Watch it all unfold. I know. See, I thought Sutton was quirky and funny, but I didn't like her comment to Dorit. As much as I think Dorit is an asshole, and I really don't like Dorit, I didn't like the comment that I'm above you, basically my pay, you can't reach my pay grade. I didn't like that. There's no need for that. None. So, no, I didn't like that. Can you all hear Pablo? Wherever he is, there's noise. So, Black, I need to take you to show you your tin in the oven, because my little cake's looking amazing. At first I thought, is that tray big enough? But look, wait till you see. Look! Put it that way so you can see a bit better. Yay! Yeah, I would make like a pineapple cake for guests maybe, but I don't, I couldn't have it. Jess, could you imagine? I would film them and put them on shorts. Little short videos. Hi, Katie. Yeah, I agree. It's looking good. It just takes so bloody long to cook. So we're talking everything reality at the moment, which is fine. It's good, I enjoy that. But I'm going to run up and get my drink. If you don't mind, I'll be back in 2 ticks. No, I absolutely believe that. Dorit has been doing that for years. I mean, Jess Fletcher will know who I'm talking about. There was a woman who was wild in the UK. You remember that video? She was being chased around the beach and recorded. Why have you not paid my friend? Da, 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 da. So this woman was on reality shows in the UK. She was very well known, and years before that had dated Simon Cowell. So this is not just some random person who's clout chasing. This person knew her, was chasing her and recording her. But the thing is, look at the wealth that Kathy Hilton's got. But I don't see Kathy looking down on people. Do you know one of my favourite Kathy moments? When they were at that dinner, Italian style, in her garden, Bose, Erica, Dorit, and Kathy was trying to act so concerned and said, I mean, I really like PJ. See when she, and Erica went, PK. That just made me laugh so much. It's such a serious situation. She's opening her heart up. That made me laugh. And the one time I did, Sutton really did. I would watch Sutton and go, oh, Sutton, oh my God. Jess, remember? Do you know who I'm talking about? Was it her name not Jasmine? But see when she did that. Oh, but I really like her. Every PJ is such a nice guy. Erica went, PK. That was so funny. Yeah, I think Kathy's, and do you know what made me laugh? See when Kyle was saying, oh, I know every crumb. And Kathy's like, and one detective over here. Like, you can't even find your own eye drops. But you want us to think you find, I don't think Kathy finds anything without paying somebody. I'll say that. I will say that. But she just makes me laugh. She, to me, even in that, I was getting annoyed. See the way Dorit and Kyle again were dragging up all this. You did this and you did. I was getting bored of the reunion. And at the end, when it showed the clip of Kathy going about, she told her daughters she was gay. Hi, health, wealth, and hope. She told her daughters she was gay. That's what it sounded like, the way they edited it. And she said, to make you feel better. I could not stop laughing when I saw that clip. And I kept messaging Sweets saying, have you watched the Housewives? Look, it was only that clip that I was interested in. Out the whole hour. That was the only clip that really, hi Daisy girl, how are you? That was the only clip I was really interested in, to be honest. Daisy girl, look what I've got out tonight. So, but yeah, I love Kathy Hilton. And I must say, and I didn't think I would. When it was at first, she didn't speak to Kyle. And you think that, see this dog tonight. What is your problem tonight? You have been at it the whole day. The whole day. You need to stop. You and I are going to fall out. You want to see the way he's looking at me. But when Kathy first, when you knew she didn't speak to Kyle for, was it 10 years or something? I mean, they fell out for it. That was to do as well the way she treated Kim and her starting that show and telling her mother's story. You know, remember she wrote it about Big Kathy, and Kathy Hilton did not like that. So they fell out. So you sort of wondered who she was. Yes, my container. Pablo does need a timeout. He really, really does. Tonight, definitely. Corn's mum, you are so funny. You are so funny, honestly. But No, I really do like the Housewives. So has anybody been watching Atlanta? Did you see the situation with Kenya? He doesn't have doggy breath. That's one thing he never has. 2 seconds. I'll be back in 2 seconds. That's all I say all the time. Give me 2 seconds. That's all I say all the time. And I've got a 2-second button on my washing machine, and she thought that was hilarious. But yeah. So when Kathy was first, when you were first hearing about Kathy, I thought she was going to be an ogre. And yeah, I agree, like. Oh, Daisy Girl, honestly, you get so caught up in it. As I said, Dreamy doesn't watch these shows, but see when she's with me and I start watching them, she starts asking me questions. And one night, the Housewives finished, and she was like, "Oh, right, the next one." And I was like, "The next one's next week." And she was like, "Oh, but you were really looking forward to it." I've never really watched £1,000 Sisters, to be honest with you. Sweets, you are a busy woman. Hi, Kimmy. You are a busy woman. Yes. Well, Kendra got put off because they called that revenge pee, and she shouldn't have shown those pictures. And I did feel sorry for that woman. I really, really did. Although, if that woman had threatened her with a pew-pew the previous week, she should have been off that show. There's no way she should have still been on that show. That's awful. I know, like, and the thing is, at our own event, you're trying to build a reputable business, and that's what people were saying, a business that's your daughter's legacy, and you're going to go and hit back at somebody like that. Like, I was shocked at Kendra doing that. The spa she did, yep. Amy. A lot of people like Amy. Is she not quite funny though? I cannot wait for Salt Lake City. Don't talk about the husband. I like Meredith. I think she's quite funny. I actually think that in Kendra's head, she believed that her doing that would bring a lot more publicity to her shop. That's the only thing. Because it hit national press. It did hit national press. So I think she probably thinks any publicity is good publicity. I saw a clip today of somebody asking Andy about Kendra, and he went, I love Kendra. I love Kendra. And they were saying Kendra's coming back. I know, Jess. And did you see? I'm sorry. I don't like Gia Giudice. I just don't. I've not liked her since she was a child. That sounds awful. I've not liked her since she was a child. No, it's fine, Christoph. It's absolutely fine. I've not liked her since she was a child, since, oh, they're trying to force me to do things. Like, I've just never liked her. And I think she's got more obnoxious as she's got older. She's had far too much to say around all these adults. Daisy Girl, you need to watch The Housewives. You need to. So, but I love it. But there's one on just now, The Real Housewives of Sydney, and that was on years ago, has come back on, and I've caught a couple of it. I keep falling asleep during that one. But Daisy Girl is a welcome break. And what I do like about the Housewives, there is drama, but there's always humour. There's always an element of humour somewhere in it. So it's not always serious. And Ramona and Sonia were hilarious. They were. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Start with Beverly Hills. After the slap. Oh, with Danielle and Jennifer. Well, Jennifer got the sack apparently. She's not been asked to come back. And there was a trip, and it was a boat trip, a Housewives, and it was Dolores, Teresa, and Jennifer. And Jennifer disappeared. They brought in Shannon Bedore. Sweets, we absolutely should. I love Cheshire. Of course I love Cheshire. And I'm over the moon Donna's back. Over the moon. And I've also started watching the show that her daughter's on, Taylor. What's it? Straight Out the Gate or something? What is it? The football one. Beverly Hills. Definitely watch Beverly Hills. Jennifer from Jersey, yes. Because she went into a shop. It was like a bakery or something. She was ordering food. It was, I think, at the airport. And she was taking ages and then kept changing the order. And people were getting fed up. And the people who worked there were like, come on now, you need to go. And she started all this, do you know who I am? Sort of thing. And then she was recording, and then she slated the older women who worked there. She really dragged her. So it was a really bad look. Really bad look. You can't find it in the US. I know. Have a great day, Daisy Girl. Let me see. No Housewives of Cheshire. Where you can watch it. So Real Housewives of Cheshire is available to stream on Prime Video and Hayu. So it's on both of them. Season 10? Oh no, we're way beyond season 10. Thanks, Lack. Karen is in jail. So is Jen Shah from Salt Lake City. But they keep reducing her sentence. And let's be honest, they brought back Teresa Giudice. They will bring back, Jen Shah, because it's good ratings. And Jen Shah was the drama. So they will bring her back. Without a doubt, they will bring her back. A VPN to watch it. Peacock 2, Corn's mum. I think. Oh no, it's okay. I've got less than 10 minutes. I was going to say, I think I need to sit down. I've got my back. I'm in pain. I am in pain. I agree, Corn's mum. I agree. But do you see there's now a new tax issue that's been reported, that they owe a lot of money in tax? I know, just saying. It's the irony of her. And do you know what really bothered me? Because I've got Turkish family. Jennifer goes against everything that's Turkish values. See the way our behaviour, the drinking, they get sloshed, the mouth, the language. Turkish people, they don't roll like that. They will be embarrassed for her. Her family will be embarrassed. Wow, Jess, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Everybody tried to warn her. This guy is a leech. This guy's after something. But she just doesn't want to hear it. Teresa. Yeah, he sent me little cards every day. And see, when I heard that, I thought right away about Brooks. Remember Vicky Gunvalson? He did that. He did the cards every day. Little affirmations. That's exactly what he did with Vicky. And then, look how that unfolded. But then you've got Teresa, who's got the very same thing with... I need to move this. What happened? I opened something I wish I hadn't opened. And now I can't close it. Let's see if I can. Oh, I got rid of it. No, Jess, they're fine. They're fine. He's like in the millions. Yep, he lied about cancer. So when I heard Teresa saying, oh, he does this every day, gives me little cards every day, little notes, I thought right away, that's what Brooks did when he was dating Vicky. And look how that went. That was not good. Absolutely not good at all. But it'll be interesting. I'm sort of over Teresa and Melissa, though. I'm not interested in... I like Joe Gorga. I've always liked Joe Gorga. Always. Me too, Kirsten. Me too. He's always giving me the creeps. Yeah, because of Joe. Let me get about 5. So, sweets. Yes, of course I'm going to watch. Yes, of course. Would you like to cover it? Should we? Shall we? Sorry. Shoo! Lovely. Oh, my cake's looking dark over there, but I seen that's how it did look anyway. Right, hold on, I get my cooling tray as well. My wee cooling tray that I got too. Another gift. I love Miami. I love Miami. That crazy one. What was her name? What was her name? Not Ariana. Oh, what's her name? What's Star Trek? No, Star Trek. No, it's the next generation is the kids of like Housewives, different people. There's Kim, what's her second name again? Kim Zolciak, her daughter, Brielle, not Brielle. Is it Brielle? Ariana? Brielle? One of her kids is in it. It's not Brielle, it's Ariana, isn't it? Candy Burris, her daughter Riley's in it. Gia Judice is in it. Brooks Marks, Meredith's son, he's in it. What's his name? Damon Dash. Damon Dash, his daughter is in it too. She's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's a whole group of these kids. I'm trying to think who else. But this is what's annoying. So Gia to me is now, she's living off the back of Housewives. I mean, she's got an education, but she's not using it. She is not using it. I'm going to turn away slightly because I'm not, well, I don't really care. I don't really care who sees my fat ass. Okay. So, here we go. Okay. So I need to let it cool for 10 minutes. Sit it there. wrong, I could roast my, well, I just roast my coconut just now. And that's it done. I think, and I hate to say this, I've always found chia an obnoxious, self-centred, selfish little girl. And then, don't get me wrong, there's things that my heart breaks for that family about. Their mum going to prison, their dad going to prison, those kids. I mean, that was heartbreaking. That really, really was. I really did feel bad for those kids about that. So, don't tell me I need to let this cool all the way down though, once I put it in my baking tray to do the glaze. There you go, this part, ladies and guys. Coconut cake. So no, I'll be able to tell my recipe. That's it there. Keep going. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Oh, I've got to kill it completely before I do the topping. Adriana. That's who that crazy one was. Adriana on Miami. Frankie Jr. I love Frankie Jr. But Big Frank's a sweetheart too. Yes. So even the women were like, apparently there was somebody else driving that car. But could you imagine if Karen was too drunk to remember that? And old Blue Eyes was driving that car. I just can't take to Gia Judice. She's so dull as well. Hi, Black Roses. Okay, Corn's mum. Corn's mum, did she stay with you tonight? Did she stay with you? I take it she did. I don't care for Gia. I just don't. There's just something about that girl. I just don't like her. And I used to feel bad even thinking it when she was young, because I was like, she's young, but I've thought maybe I don't find anything endearing about her. I just don't find her endearing. Yep. You need protection in there. Don't you know it? I think I never get. Oh, I did. I can't. I think my boy has went to bed finally. But honestly, the first thing this morning, we were out. He's been out. He's done the toilet. Everything's been fine. Took him up the hill, thrown that ball up. I mean, this is after 8 a.m. We're out playing. Then at lunchtime, we're out again, playing with this ball. Good. And I know that's not easy. It can be stressful. Somebody else staying with you and it's pressure. Yeah, I just don't like Gia. And I've tried. But what really annoyed me was I felt Teresa, I think because everything Teresa's went through, she made Gia like her best friend. And she confided in her too much. Kids don't need to know everything. They don't. Don't tell everything to your kids because they don't need to know. Especially when they're young. Especially teenagers. You don't need to share everything with them. Although I remember, do you remember the time she was a lot younger? Well, not a lot younger, but she was a teenager. And she was on the phone to Joe. They were in a shop. And Joe was shouting and swearing at Teresa. I think at this point, was he in prison? Was he abroad? And Teresa said to her, you see the way he speaks to me? You see the way he speaks to me? And she was like, Mum, she sided with that man right away. Right away. And I realised that's because she's his princess. That was all that was. She was her dad's princess. So she wouldn't say anything against him. When none of it should have been happening in front of her. None of it. She shouldn't have been involved. Things like that I really don't agree with. Protect your kids. Your kids don't need to hear everything. They don't. No. I never ever spoke bad about my daughters. It's ready and it's cooling. It's cooling. I can't wait to turn it upside down. I know that sounds silly. That's the bit I'm excited about. I'm more excited about the presentation. But I do love coconut cake too. See, if I put it in the oven, yeah, they did, Kimmy. When I put it in the oven, if I put the coconut in the oven to toast it, I'm going to have to keep opening it every 2 minutes to shake it about with a spoon. I don't have the patience for that shit. I'm going to be honest. Although if I put it on paper, I suppose I could just do the paper, couldn't I? That's what I'll do. By the way, toast it right now. I'll wait till my cake is cooled. That's what I'll do. But yes, I like to sniff everything. Everything. I'm so paranoid about stuff. Can't smell the coconut. Can't smell anything. I did smell it when it was baking. I really, really did. Do that a couple of times. Make sure it's loose in that. Oh, please come out of the pan. Just please come out of the pan. Can you imagine? Scraping it with a spoon. If I knew you were coming out of bake the cake. So, who has been, don't get me wrong, I think we all knew Gia was told far too much when she done, I'll wake up in the morning. Remember that? Hi, Patrick. Remember that shit show at her sister's birthday party? What age was she? About 6? And she's singing a song to her Uncle Joe. Okay, thanks, sweets. She was singing a song to her Uncle Joe about the family's estrangement. Wake up in the morning, thinking about so many things, just hope things will get better. And that was heartbreaking. That, for me, was heartbreaking. So can you imagine? Hi, Tracy. Don't you worry about it, Tracy. Could you imagine? I know, prayers for Patrick. Could you imagine what that child was taking on at that age, to know that Uncle Joe was choosing Auntie Melissa? Like, that's deranged to me, that they would bring that child into that. Sad. Very, very sad. I can just about turn it up, so I'm going to just give it another wee second. I can just about turn it upside down. I can't wait. And do you know what I'll do? I'll be... Oh, shit, why did I get this out? I don't know if I need my mixer again. Garbage. Got in everything. I don't know if I actually need my mixer again. Oh, I've just kicked by accident his BALL. Don't be surprised if he comes running in. Hi, Sharon. How are you? I hope you're okay. So I'm going to get put this here. Do I make this song and dance to this? I really don't. Put that there. Move that to here. So I'll put this here like this. Can you all see that okay? I'll need to look at my other phone. Just hold on, I'll check. Just want to know you can all see it okay. You are fashionably late, Tracy. That's what I was waiting on. I was just waiting on to see. Oh, Sharon, that's lovely. I'm so happy to hear that. That's really, really nice of you to come in and share that. That is really, really nice. Here we go. I don't know how to do this. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Oh, is it going to come off? Can you all see? Is it going to come off? Please, please, please. Oh, I don't think it's going to come out. I'm going to beat this. Get out of there. Come on. This will be hilarious if this does not come off. This is not coming out of here. Get out of there. Why is it not coming out? Right, okay. Knife it is. I mean, I did oil the pan. And I know you give it your wee 10 minutes to let it shrink a bit. So why is it not coming out? See if I need to dig this out with a spoon. That'll be hilarious. So Patrick has had he had a brain tumour. And I'm sorry, Patrick, I can't remember. Is it glioblastoma or something? Like, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But yeah, he's had surgery. Yeah. And he's got a channel. If you click on the link, he does a lot about it. I'm looking at it. Oh God, Patrick, Pablo's coming. I can hear him. Come on. Oh my God. So I've not done the middle bit. Oh, I don't think this is going to come out. Maybe should I give it longer to cool? What have I done? What have I done? What have you done to me lately? Ooh, baby, ooh, yeah. Lack, have you sent me a fake Bundt tray? I'm only joking. Guys, I don't think this is coming out of here. That would be funny as fuck. Why is it not coming out? That let me going to taste a little bit. Like, why would it not come out though? This is going to be up in bits. Ooh! I'm not playing with this anymore. Oh, I'm scared. Yay! There we go. So I don't know why they wanted a little bit of flour on the inside of that tray, because I suspect it was the flour that caused it to stick. Yay! It's out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know how I live. I'm not good at songs either. Remember the words. I'm coming out. Hi, Aries. How are you? toast it in a frying pan. Yes, I could do that as well, sweets, actually. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind standing, like, stirring it. What's healthier for you? The turkey mince, fantastic. Shannon, I'm so happy to hear that. See, to just hear that you've changed or you've made a difference to someone, even in the slightest way, that makes me so happy. Thanks, Colin's mum. That, Annabelle, I thought I was having to spoon this out. So this is my coconut. So I need to make the glaze to pour over it once it's cooked. I know, like, I know. You know what they say? A bad tradesman blames his tools. I love this. I absolutely love this. I'm so happy with that. Now that it's out. Took a bit of coaxing. I was like, oh, not gonna lie. Why are you back here crying? Why? Why? I mean, usually it doesn't bother me. Never 6 and so versatile. I know, Carrie, but Carrie, I wanted to use that. Hi, Napa. You did. And I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. But my beautiful friend Lack, by just saying, my beautiful friend Lack bought me the tray. Listen to him again. What is going on with you tonight? Oh, he's like dancing. You need to see that. I'm going to show you this. Hold on. Pablo, what is going on with you tonight? What is going on? Why are you dancing? What are you dancing? He's been a little asshole tonight. Not lying. Hi, True Crime Tribe. Hold on, I'll let him out. Again, what is going? Don't even start this nonsense. Don't do it. So he pretends that he's wanting the toilet. And he runs out and then runs back in. Doesn't even do a pee because he's looking for a treat. Like, you're not getting a treat for taking yourself to the fucking toilet. Thank you, True Crime Tribe. Right, good boy. What is going on with you tonight? I'm so happy. I done it, guys. I done it. I was a bit worried about this because, as I said, I've done scones. See the gluten scones, the gluten-free scones. They just, they were disappointing. But this bad boy, and I love a coconut cake. Love it. It's heavy though. It really, the cake itself, there's weight in that cake. I can absolutely feel that. So I'll need to be cutting that one up. Me and my girls are going for a spa on Sunday. It's actually my oldest daughter's birthday on the 29th. And I've got a meeting in work that day, a bit of promotion. So, but we're going for the spa day on the 27th. So next Tuesday is her birthday. Let's see, what day is this? Thursday? As long as I store it properly. So chuffed. So chuffed. I'm saying I'm so chuffed. Let me see. There's little bits here at the inside. That's lovely. That is nice, I've got to be honest. Carrie, he's a pain in the ass. My anxiety, there's somebody watching me. Hold on, try to get my tree. Thank you, Pippi. Thank you. So I don't know what we'll do, because if I can see her that night, I will. Maybe get for some dinner. But you're still here. Right, go to your bed now. You can go for a nap. I knew I kicked the ball by accident across the kitchen, and I knew he's going to come in. He was driving Dreamy crazy at times. He was driving her crazy. Because I was working for 3 days while she was here. So I was like, he'd be barking and stuff when I was on the phone, and I'd be looking at her, and she would try to get him out or quieten him down. And he was just being a little asshole with her, to be quite frank. Treat regulation. Wait, I know, but if I could get the right tune, Kirsten, like, what's it? It's all that shit, isn't it? We should do TikTok trends. I think it'd be hilarious. But honestly, I am so chuffed. I'm so happy. Now I'm excited. This is what my problem is. So I'm excited now, but it's saying let it cool before you do the glaze. My problem is being patient, because I've definitely got ADHD. So patience is my problem. So what do you mean, Pippi? You've been put in treat regulation? Were you overdoing it? Doggy Jill. Mary loves him. Aries. It's the words I usually struggle with, but as soon as I hear a tune, like, but I'm not hearing that tune. I'm only trying to hear that tune. Yay! Corn's mum, that's great news. Because when somebody wrote in my chat that night, because we could hear you crashing, like, in that house, the furniture, and somebody said, she is going to wake up tomorrow and think somebody's broke in and robbed her. It was so funny. But do you know what, Corn's mum? Don't ever change. You're authentically yourself, and you're amazing. You're absolutely amazing. Don't ever change. Ever. And you provided some much needed comic relief to us, and I, for one, really appreciate that. Can't get over my cake. I'm so happy. I really am so happy. I mean, I know this will sound bad. See, if it fell apart now, I wouldn't care as much. But see, if I'd have had to have dug it out that with a fucking spoon, it would have broke my heart. Because I could hear you, I was like, oh, Corn's mum, are you okay? He's saying, oh. You were hilarious, honestly, you were so funny. So funny. You did need it, and you did need it, and you deserved it. You've had a lot on your plate, and I don't think people, yes, George, we need more of this, I totally agree. And I don't think people realise the pressure that you've been under. So that was you letting down your hair that night, letting off some steam, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, Black Roses, me too. Everybody said that. She was just a breath of fresh air for us. I know other people might not have felt that way, but she was for us, and I didn't regret that. But look at my cake! Don't get me wrong, I could cut that, as I've said before, taste it and be like, but it's probably going to, I was going to say, but it could taste like shit, and you're not going to know. I know, like. True Crime Tribe, it's a gluten, dairy-free coconut cake, and I've still to do the glaze for it. So I'm waiting for it to cool down somewhat. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of negativity, drama. I'm not going back and forth. I'm better than this. I'm going to be honest. Thank you, not my real name. I'm not an angel. I will slip up. I'm quite aware. I can be reactive. I don't like people pushing my buttons. There's a couple of people right now I could be addressing. I'll do what they did. I'll not say their name. But see if I'm going to go live about them and talk shit, I will say your name. Trust and believe. If I want to drag you, I will drag you. So people think that they have the right to judge others, that expect that back, expect that judgment back. That's what I'm going to say. More forgiveness. I agree, George. I did reach out to somebody else today that I want to resolve things with. I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. We don't need this. No, I've had enough, Pippi. I really, really have. And I'm so happy as well. Do you know what? I think a lot of us are sick of it. This community has been, the back and forth is old. It's old. The dragging people goes back. It's just old. I want to do things in my life that feed my soul, that make me feel good about myself, and that don't make me angry. I'm delighted that Cooch as well has changed the course of her channel. I think that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Good for her. And again, I think everybody's just sick of it. I agree, not my real name, absolutely. And this is what I don't think people get. Thanks, Jen. I don't think people get. That's why I enjoy Heidi. That's why Mary enjoys Heidi, because Heidi does have content. Heidi covers crime, she covers reality, she covers a lot of different things. So we can see the work. That's work. People don't realise how long that research can take, compiling videos, but it's not just sitting in your ass, it's work. And she puts a lot of effort into that. Yeah, I know, True Crime Tribe. I'm talking about nothing. I'm literally talking about nothing. I'm over. I want to talk about things that are either make me happy or I think are important. Things that I care about. People that I care about. I don't want to drag people that I used to care about. I'm done with it. Absolutely done with it. Thank you, Con's mum. I didn't listen, Jen. I won't entertain that. I'm sorry. I don't know what it's about. I don't know. I won't entertain it. I won't entertain it. I care about the people I love, and I will do anything to protect them. And if that means shutting my mouth, then that's the right thing to do. I know, Con's mum, there's enough stress in real life. There's enough stress in real life without adding to it. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't need this. We don't need this. And it's not good for anyone. I'm not just talking about me. Oh, Jen, do you know what? I love what you've been doing. See, when you were on and you were cooking or you're doing your craft, don't let anybody put you off what you do, because it's actually really good content. The little shorts that you do with Clint, I love them. You're a team, you're doing it together. Thanks, Mary. I know, Jen, that it's hard to ignore people sometimes. I'm going through that right now. It's easy to hit the community tab. It's easy to hit the live. It's easy. I've actually really enjoyed my live tonight. I've really enjoyed it. And I've done something productive. And do you know what? I don't care how many people are in my chat. I really, really don't. And that's the truth. Oh, Cooch. Yeah. And I don't want you to feel unsafe either. So I really think if we can bury the hatchet with some people and move on together, great. I just don't want to keep doing this. I don't want it. This is not my life. This is not my life. These people online, and I hate to say that, there's people that I love dearly. I might for you one night, but there's people I love dearly and that I care about. And genuinely, I do care about everybody in this community. I don't want bad things to happen to anyone. But I think that hate's building and building and building. And I'm out. I'm out. And I want Cooch to feel safe. I don't like that at all. But yeah, I love what Jen's doing. And I love the little shorts that her and Clint are doing. And do you know what, Jen? I'm going to be totally honest with you. It's frustrating at times. Sweets, absolutely. It's frustrating at times. I actually feel more empowered tonight ignoring it. I feel better ignoring it. I've enjoyed my life. That's all I want to say about it. I don't want to. I'm not going back and forth with anybody. Black Roses, I don't know anything about it. I never watched anything. I was in bed. I went into Savages, wished her happy birthday, and I don't know anything about it. I know. I've never ever been one about the numbers. I wouldn't even notice how many people were in the any lives that I've done. Like, I had to look at that earlier, and I think my life, I'm doing amazing right now with the people that I've got in my life. Don't say that, Cooch. Don't say that. You don't need to do that. And yeah, you're right. It's wrong. Because Kendra's not been bothering anyone. She's not been talking about anyone. The woman has got somewhere to live, which is amazing. I don't see the need for this. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. I've got a feeling I know where it's came from, but hi, Kendra. Lovely to see you. It's okay, Black Rosie. It's okay. I get people's feelings are strong. I get that. I love Baldcat too. Friends of mine were blocked over there. I've not said anything about it. It's people are going to do what they want to do. They're going to support who they want to support. I'm really proud of Kendra. I'm really, really proud of Kendra. And you know what, Kendra? You're going to come out of all of this stronger than ever. Stronger than ever. And what I've absolutely loved about Kendra, the one thing I really, really respect about Kendra is her honesty. She owns it. She owns her shit. She doesn't make excuses for herself. She owns it. And I really, really respect that. No, they don't, Cooch. They don't. But as I found out recently, don't connect your email address to your home address. Discovered that. Don't connect your email address to your home address. Anybody. I don't know if people can find your home address from your telephone number. There's ways to remove your information from different platforms without paying a fortune. I mean, there's ways that you can do that. But you know what? It's your life. It's absolutely your life. And you can overshare if you want. People... But is that not just to find out, George, how many people looked? But that you can actually get your information removed from platforms without having to pay like that for it, can't you? Did Kendra dox Cooch? I didn't know that. But I think Kendra and Cooch are good, are they not? Yeah, she's not bothering anyone. I agree. It shouldn't happen to anyone. And do you know what it is? People get their feelings involved. Okay, Kendra. Depends on what tier you get, okay. No. So did you see in my group all this? No. I'll have a wee look. But again, so we all get into our feelings. We all get upset. We've all been guilty of having our hands in the dirt. We've all been guilty of sharing stuff we shouldn't be sharing. We've all hurt people. This is what it is. It's not about who. We have all hurt people on this platform. We've all hurt people on this platform. And they've hurt us. So I'm removing myself from that hurt. I don't want to be involved with it. Okay. I don't want to be involved with it. I don't want to hurt people, and I don't want to be hurt. And that's the thing. Cooch doesn't want to make other people feel unsafe, and she's not want to feel unsafe. She's not want to be involved in that shit. None of us are. I don't think Cooch has ever doxed anybody, though. I don't think so. But again, we've all hurt people. See, accountability. Always accountability. We've all hurt people. Every one of us, even in chats, will say shit. Am I still going to do it? Absolutely. I'm not leaving anywhere. Okay, true crime type. Okay. I'm not leaving anywhere. I'm just leaving. Thanks, sweets. I'm just leaving the drama. I feel empowered that I'm not going to be antagonised. I'm not going to fight with people. I'm not going to do it. If I want to, I will. If I want to, I will. I'm only human. But for now, in my head, in this moment, I've had a good night. I've had a good live. I agree, Kirsten. I've had a good live, and I just can't be bothered with it anymore. It doesn't feed me. It doesn't make my life... See if something is not making your life any better. Why? Why are we doing it? Any of us... Not my real name. I have. Just me and my side. I have. I can't speak for her. She can keep going live. She can keep saying whatever. I know, Jen. Jen, listen, you're human. I'm human too. But what I'm telling you is, sometimes it's hard to go on that live. And like tonight... Oh, I was in chat. I couldn't find a place. I know, Jen. And like tonight, I could have come on and started running my mouth. I've actually, and I love Bobcat too, I've decided, no, I'm not going to do it. I want to do the live that I was going to do. And that's what I've done. And I actually feel really, really good for it. So I'm looking after me. So see, sometimes when you go live and you react, not you, I'm talking about even me. If I go live and I react and I'm running my mouth, it doesn't make me feel good. So if it's not beneficial to my life, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it, and that is it. And I'll take care of what is beneficial to my life. And okay, you girls. But yeah, Jen, honestly, Ballcat is a very sweet person. And you know, this is where it is hard, because you do care about your friends, and you do become protective of your friends, and you do try and stand up for your friends. And I've done it, and I've done it blindly as well. And I've made a lot of mistakes. I'll tell you that. I've made a lot, and I'm not blaming anybody but me. I'm talking about me. It is hard not to respond, but that's what I'm telling you. So I decided, no, I'm not going to respond, because I don't want to. I actually don't want to. Hi, allegedly. Thank you. I don't want to respond to people. I'm not getting in the dirt. Absolutely not. I'm done. So then I go live. I've done my live tonight. I've really enjoyed it, and there's been no issues. And we've all had a chat, and we've spoke about real Housewives. That's what I want to do. Right, Jess? Yeah, I don't like that people, because they know Jen's easily triggered. But Jen, I will tell you something. I don't know if you watch. Don't watch them. Don't watch them. See if there's anything important enough. People are going to tell me what was said. And I do hear the things that are important. I do hear things that are said about Jamie. I do hear it. But it's how I proceed with that information. I'm not letting anybody take my power away. I'm not giving it to them. Absolutely not. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving it to them. I've had enough. I don't want you if you're going to act right. I don't want you. I want the mess. I'm only joking. So what I'm going to do, yeah. But again, Jen, your relationship is your relationship. Your relationship. And if people have been sitting on videos, hi Rainbow, sitting on videos and sitting on things just to wait for that moment in time to go, ta-da, got you, Jen. That says more about them, because they're not caring about the DV or anything they're accusing you of. They're only caring about hurting you. And it really doesn't sit easy with people trying to hurt you, because I think they need to leave you alone. They don't need to, actually. I wish they would. I just wish they would. Yeah. Absolutely not my real name. Jen, I know you do. That's one thing. Yep. I think that's the thing. That's one thing I'll never say that you have, Jen. You absolutely adore that man. I know you adore him, and I know he loves you too. I know he absolutely loves you too. Hello, habanero. I baked you a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd bake a cake. Right. So look, it's a Bundt cake. It's got a hole in the middle. Let's see this ending up on the floor. So it's gluten-free, dairy-free, coconut, and I'm about to do But Jen, I'm going to say something. It's nobody in this platform's business what happens between you and Clint. They're not saying things because they care. They're saying it because they're trying to hurt you. So it's to me, I don't care. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Yeah, the biggest thing is don't listen. That is one thing. Thank you, Donnelly. So Rainbow. I was fighting to get it out the tin. I was fighting. It's lovely. So I'm going to do the glaze for it. Okay. Oh, I'm so proud. Got some crumbs here. Should I give them to my little sidekick, who has been a little pain in the ass tonight and today? I've got to say. Right. So the glaze, there's a lot of sugar in this cake, I've really got to say. Kendra, I tell you, I didn't know how it would work out, gluten and dairy free. Because, see, to be honest, see, Christmas, I did dairy free bread sauce. Hi, Bulletproof Soul. And I did sage and onion stuffing, gluten free. They were not the same. They just were not the same. And I did say at Christmas Day I would give myself a day off. I'll tell you, I've got to know Habanero a little bit, talking to her, and not sharing information. Absolutely not. She'll tell you the same. I don't talk to her. She's giving anybody's, absolutely not. But we talk, and I see now who she is, and I like the person that she is. I think she's actually got a really good heart. I've got to say that. So, the reunion rainbow. I've just been judging. And Kendra, I'm so happy she's come in tonight. I just think she's doing absolutely amazing. And don't let people try and intimidate you off the internet. Oh. Okay, so my glaze, let me get to it. 1.5 cups of caster sugar. Where should I mix this? What I need to do, I need to toast my coconut. So 1/2 cup of sweetened coconut. So I need to fry it. So I can just fry it in a little frying pan without oil. Do I need a big pan? 1/4 cup. No, 1/2 cup. Oh yeah, it's a big pan. Okay. So 1/2 cup of yes, we did. Hi, Amanda. I know, George. I know. And this is what I mean, because of situations going on in my own life, I felt that her and my life were actually mirroring each other. And I think that's why I was quite devastated, considering we were not friends. But I think that's why, because I think I just wish it went differently for her too. Really do. Okay, so I've got my coconut. I'm going to put my stove on. Just toss that in there. Turn it down a wee bit. I don't want to burn it. Oh my god, excited. I'll do listen to the other two. Oh, really? Yes, she did. She did. That's who I went with. We were all over Scotland. And the last time she was here, we were all over Scotland then too. I've stayed in some really nice places, some beautiful cottages and beautiful sites. Been to London. No, it's so sad. Yeah, we did. We do. When she says a cruise, she doesn't mean like a fucking Disney cruise. She means like a 2-hour boat journey. Oh, really, Cooch? I mean, the coconut, I suppose it doesn't really have to be toasted, but I'm going to, I mean, you could just put it on if you wanted. Yes. She's seen a lot of, and we went to the castle, Ellen Donan, that I posted the video with the Piper. That was beautiful. But the castle we went to in Perth, that wasn't the Highlands, that was on the way back. The castle in Perth, that had 30 odd rooms, it was absolutely beautiful. But Denise Ann, who's going to Scotland, oh, I'm definitely going to come to America. Denise Ann, who, and do you know what? It's less awkward now because everybody fucking knows the truth. So, absolutely, I'm coming. Denise Ann, who is going to Scotland, I sent her a video of a castle. Oh, yeah, she's doing it, get an overseas boyfriend then. Scone Castle. The Wallace Monument is absolutely fucking stunning inside, really, really stunning. But what a walk up those stairs. What was that like? So what I'm going to mix here, let me find the right size. 1/4 cup of my coconut milk. Give that a wee stir. This is a can I opened earlier. I couldn't believe how much. Ooh. This is what happens when I look at other things. There's a little bit of coconut milk left. I'm going to keep that for my coffee. Yes, they are stretching. Oh, it's toasting. I didn't know. Oh, you turn that down. Yes, those shells. And Dreamy will tell you she was actually really, really proud of me that day because she knows the issues I've had with my back and my mobility, and that was hard for me, but it was a huge achievement for me as well. A huge achievement for me. So yeah, that was amazing. But inside, what's inside it is absolutely beautiful. And then the views from the top, absolutely gorgeous. Stirling's beautiful. Anyway, so 1.5 cups of caster sugar. God's sake, the sugar. There's a lot of sugar in this. This is just for the glaze at the top. Is there 1.5 cups? That's crazy. Let me just double check that. It seems a bit much. Yeah, well, we were hanging on to the side of it. Hi, green bell pepper. Right down. Let me just double check my glaze. I knew 1/2 cup. Thank God I checked that. No, hold on. That's 1.5 cups. Wow. Okay. So that's a bit weird. For goodness sake. I've got a feeling That's icing. Confectioner sugar. Hold on. Let me check this. Thank God. I was using the wrong sugar. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank God I've got enough left. So it's not caster sugar, it's icing sugar. Because it's called confectioner sugar, I automatically assumed that was caster sugar. My mistake. Okay. Thank God for that. Thank goodness I checked, I tell you. I just knew that I thought this does not make sense for a glaze. Not making sense. Right, so again, quarter cup. Ooh. Won't lose it now. This bloody dog's back again. I don't know what's going on with him today. He has these wee days, like, really looking for attention. I mean, really looking for attention. Pablito, how can I help you? Okay. Hi, Jenny. What's that? Oh, is Teresa really gone? Has it actually been confirmed? Well, remember she said that was on that interview with Dolores she was doing, and she said to Dolores, have you been put on hold? Almost as if she was saying, but do you know what? Why would they not bring Teresa back? There's a tax situation going on just now. I don't think for a second that makes good TV. So if Teresa's not coming back, I would probably think that's Teresa's choice. Pablo, get out my baking cupboard. Sorry, 1.5 cups. Okay. Oh shit, bloody burnt myself there. I've toasted. Let me see. Oh, thanks, not my real name. People are dealing with a suspension. But do you know what? I don't think they will suspend her because there's no better storyline than once again Teresa could possibly go to jail. Like, what would not be better than that? So I'd be very, very surprised if that pie and chicken piccata. Oh, really? Did you enjoy the chicken piccata, Gary? Bye, Corns Mum. Wow. Yes. See that recent thing? I don't know, you've probably all seen it on Instagram, and it's showing you that this guy was watching it and watching her with cash in the house and said, what is this? Now this is a glaze. I need a big plate. Do you know my only problem? I don't know how to store it. Just put that off. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I made the chicken piccata as well. You should probably, you do comment in my videos, Carrie, and it was beautiful. I really, really enjoyed it. I need to do Marry Me Chicken and do it dairy-free. Gluten-free wouldn't be a problem with that, but dairy-free. So I just need to get the alternatives and make Marry Me Chicken. Right, okay. So I'll pop these down so you can see what I'm doing for this part. So this is the glaze for the coconut cake. Let me pull this over. It's given it a lovely little puddle in the middle. I'm just going to let that happen as well. What's that? Okay. And time to throw in my toasted flakes. Sorry, I'm just going to put them on my hands. My hands are nice and clean. I really, really hope this turns out delicious because I love coconut and I enjoy baking, and it's something new for me. And I love trying new things, and I don't mind trying new things on camera. The chicken piccata I had never made before, Carrie, when I done that video. So I'm learning and doing new things as I'm sharing it with everybody else, and I'm quite happy about that. Oh, maybe I should have let the pan cool a wee bit before I did this. Take it straight from the pan that I roasted them in. It's a wee bit hot. Just a tad hot. Okay. So what do you all think? Looks good, doesn't it? It looks good. Oh, that's a good idea. I do have a big mixing bowl that I could put over it. So what do you think? So I'm going to slice it. But before I do, I need to take a picture. Did you say bacon? No. No, not bacon. So that's my roasted coconut. So I fried that. I'm going to take a picture of my cake. Shit in the background of that either. It's got my bloody shadow. Sorry, I'm going to put my big layout. So hold on. Keep my kitchen. Oh, that's much better. Okay, took some pictures. Not bacon. But I'm going to slice it, and I'm going to take a slice and taste it. The bad knife. I know I pretend and say that I could taste it and be like, ew, it's delicious. But, oh, that's been kicking in all night, that bloody thing. So there's the cake there. And I swear I'll be totally honest with you. Beautiful. And again, it's an achievement because I felt that cake was really heavy when I picked it up. It's actually not heavy at all. It's really not heavy at all. That's beautiful. Delighted with that. Absolutely delighted. No, I posted it, Carrie. Do you remember? It's on my videos. I did chicken piccata. Gluten-free, dairy-free. But, yay, I'm so happy with that. I'm really, really happy with this. I've not actually tasted the bit at the top with the toasted coconut. That's lovely. I think probably that part is a bit dry for me. Oh, lovely cooch. Oh, is it? Thanks, habanero. Because I don't like dry cake. But so I put a little bit more icing on that slice. Thanks, Gary. That's so nice. Love it. Absolutely love it. And I had bought a coconut ring at one point and I kept eating it. Jamie will tell you, she was saying to me at one point, are you not throwing that out? I had it for weeks. I was like, no, I like it. But nothing on this. Absolutely nothing on this. That's so nice. So nice. This will be my treat. Look at Dreamy, maybe my hype woman. It would need to be dairy free, allegedly. What I can get, I can get dairy free squirty cream. And it's beautiful. It's just like normal cream, only it's dairy free. And it's really, really nice. But thanks for my cake tin, Lack. Thank you so much. That was a success. 2 ingredients. Love that. Cooch, I think you should cook something and try and infuse wheat into it. And I think if you're not a good cook, coconut milk ice cream. Oh, good idea. I've never had coconut milk ice cream. Yeah, chicken omellette's delicious. If I've got spare chicken, I'll throw it in an omelette, no problem. Oh, thank you, Lack. Squirting oil. Squirty. You know, like the can shape and then you squirt it. My squirty days are gone, Sarah. I didn't mean for me. I didn't mean me. Allegedly, what's your favourite veg? Bye, True Crime Tribe. Yes, that one, not my real name. So, allegedly, you vegetarian? Lovely, okay. Are you vegetarian though? I love asparagus, but I love it roasted. A little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. I love them roasted. Will they get a bit crispy at the tip? Oat milk can have gluten though. You need to watch oat milk. I used to love oat milk. That's what I used to drink in my coffee. But it can have gluten, which is the only problem. So that's why I changed to... Oh, quiche. That's a good idea. You just don't like... Oh, okay, so you like your beef and stuff, okay. Well, what we call aubergine, which is eggplant to you guys. That's my favourite. I love it. I love corn. Corn was the only veg I could eat as a kid. Loved corn. Absolutely loved it. But I'm going to go off the live. I need to clean up. Look at my cake. So happy with that. Oh, she's got an infuser. Oh, brilliant, Cooch. With pumpkin muffins. Oh, lovely. You should do lives. You need to do lives with these. Okay, I'll check my oat milk out. Beef, veal, lamb and pork. I love lamb. And I like pork belly. Thanks, allegedly. But thank you so much, everyone, for coming in tonight. It's been really, really good fun. I've really enjoyed it. And I love ribeye steak. That's my favourite. I really, really appreciate the support. And thank you all very, very much for coming in to join me. So I'm just going to play my wee outro and say goodbye. Thank you so much, everybody.